That later. So for now, I'll just get a king, a skadoosh. But now this card. Now remember how I said I did the change or whatever? That change is so powerful that you guys probably didn't even see it, because you see, this has been here the whole time. But wait for it. Hello guys, There we go, that's better. Welcome back to another video, guys. I sincerely apologize for that. Anyway, it's another magic day. It's another magical day. Get it? Because I'm doing magic. No, okay. I don't want to waste your time, so today we are going to be doing a card magic routine. Well, it's not really magic. It's more of a demonstration or whatever. You'll see in a second. But remember, if you see any cuts in it, it is not because that I'm doing anything in between the cuts. None of the cuts. There's no camera tricks. Okay. Now the reason I have the cuts is because how do I explain this to you? The routines that I do are really, really long, and if I were to not cut them up into little segments or whatever, I'd have to ace every single part with the script and the moves and everything, get everything good in one go, which is honestly extremely difficult. Last time I tried to do it all in one go, it took me a good 3 or 4 hours to do something that was probably 15-20 seconds. But yeah, without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends so more people can see the magic, I guess. Alright, enough stalling, let's just go down to the table. Oh, this is me in the future, mid-performance. If you don't know what blackjack is, look it up and then come back to this video so then this whole thing will make sense. Something that you may want to know is my friends and I love to play blackjack. Now, one time we were playing blackjack, and I decided I was gonna go all out, try hard, and try to win as many times as possible until they noticed. I didn't really care that they'll notice, but it was just all good and fun to see how long it would take for them to notice. So I gave them the deck of cards, and they just started shuffling it up in the grossest way possible. And I just kind of sat back and admired their ugliness that they've made with the spread out cards. But I decided, you know what? I'll let them shuffle it how they want. I will just cringe later. So they shuffled up the cards, and now how we play it is every player gets to pick their own cards. So, first off, I went through the cards and I found, I pulled out the two jokers. Where is the, here they are, okay. Missed it. Okay. So now with the two jokers out of the way, also something that we like to do is instead of just dealing willy-nilly from the top, we like to kind of deal from the center. We just cut the cards, and then the top card that we cut to becomes our card. So we did that, and then this was the first round. And then I cut to my second card, which was a king. Okay, that's a good start. For them, they're like, okay, that's pretty good. But for me, I'm like, oh, I already won this, because I already know what this card is. This card is game-winning Ace of Diamonds. Now, I was feeling very gutsy at that moment. Not only was I trying to get a perfect score, but I'm like, you know what? I'll have someone else pick my hand. So they went through and they picked this one. Now, once they picked that one, I knew instantly that wasn't it. That was not the card I wanted. In fact, it was only a 3. Now, remember, this is face down, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I did face up so that you can see what it looks like. The only way to fix it was to actually take it and change it right into the Ace of Hearts. Now, remember, this is face down, so they didn't know anything happened. Now, I just got lucky, and then the next card was a king, so I just played that down, and boom, I won that game. I wanted a second chance though, so I had them pick a card again to be my face down card, and boom. And the moment they pulled it out again, I noticed I failed. I failed again. They got the 9 of Hearts, but I don't want the 9 of Hearts. I want like an ace or something like that. So I'm like, okay, I'll fix that later. So for now, I'll just get a king, a skadoosh. But now this card. Now remember how I said I did the change or whatever? That change is so powerful that you guys probably didn't even see it. Because you see, this has been here the whole time. But, wait for it. Skadoosh. The winning hand again. Now my friends were starting to get really angry. Okay, they weren't really angry at all. They're just very, very suspicious. So I'm like, okay, I just need to deal my cards quickly. So I got 2 cards, and they just so happened to be a king and an ace. And guess who won that round also? Now at this point, they were uber suspicious. They're like, okay, something's up. But they didn't say anything. I could tell by their body language. They're like, okay, yeah, no, there's something wrong. So I'm like, actually, guys, I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll just deal my next 2 hands or whatever. So I cut myself 4 cards, which just so happens to be the 4 queens and a jack. I mean, 3 queens and a jack. But remember, these were face down, so I just took these. I just took these off and said, okay, that's one, and that's one, and then called it good. And no joke, I walked out of the room, didn't even go to the bathroom, and then I just stood outside the door and waited to hear their reaction once I got. I won both times. Now once I came back, they're like, okay, Spencer, something's up. Why is your card like is it like a trick deck or something like that? I'm like, no, it's not a trick deck. You can see. And then one of them's like, you might have been doing something fishy with them. I'm like, no, I couldn't have been doing anything fishy with them, even though I have been doing that the whole time. So they're like, okay, well, we'll just deal for you this time. I'm like, okay, if it suits you. So I gave them the cards. For the rest of the game, they deal me the cards. But what they didn't know was that I stole out every single 10 and jack that was left in the pack to switch in later. And guess who won all the rest of the rounds? Skadoosh! Alright, let's go back up. Boom. Oh man, that took way too long. Well, that was the card magic for today. Don't forget, this Sunday at 7 p.m. PST, I'm going to be hosting an Instagram live at Spencer K Magic, and if you want to be in one of my videos, check that out because I will be filming that and you're going to be helping out with the last magic trick of the week. It's going to be pretty great, pretty Gucci. So, with that, I'm going to get to editing this video, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Deuces and God bless. God bless. God bless.